and welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Last time we did find this character, which, from what I've understood, turned out to be Deborah in a giant size. And that mission there took a while, and we are in fact not done yet, because we have to leave the mines, and probably the last part is to speak with the man who is in charge, or the man who kinda executed those actions that killed her. So, first of all, we have to get out. And by the way, a couple, or maybe last stream, I did talk about whether or not I wanted to do side quests and so on.
Controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially.
And since at least last time, I've had some time to think about it.
So what now?
And I think my decision will be to, or my decision is to
I don't know
do
either,
a maximum of
we'll have
6
to pick a side.
side quests. Why 6? Because I have gone on the internet and tried to search out which quests are the best, side quests are the best to take. So that is what I'm eventually going to do after finishing this mission. Trying to find those side quests and do them, and then we will head on for the ending. Another thing about side quests, and another reason for why I'm choosing to do some side quests before we head for the ending is simply because you can't go back and do side quests when you have gone past the point of no return. So yeah, that is another reason to do it. But let's proceed up.
Fresh air, at last.
Yep.
You did well down there, young man.
Thank you, Master.
Just going to go back to our hauntings and see if we can do anything there. Door is locked. We can get through there. That's that is not a problem. We are up here, and haunting should be around here, I guess.
give me the gun.
Stay exactly where you are.
Why, this is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long
We
denied.
just got straight to Pennington, so...
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly, it's gone.
Aye.
Yeah?
The puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you are cursed. Confess. Your future, and the future of many, depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess our led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
Guilt eats you from the inside. You knew you should have braved the mines. You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I choose to die in the light. There is nothing in the pit but darkness.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order. Keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honor too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
Our mission hasn't failed, no, but... there might be a case where Sebastian's ghost has been freed from Deborah's curse, or the curse that the puppeteer put over him.
You may be to
And he
blame for
therefore
the
has
tragedy
gone
in the
back.
mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that. Fairfax Haskell too played a part in the killing of Deborah Comenius. He faced up to his wrongs. Now you will face up to yours.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
Someone had to protect the children from her being gay. That is what I think here, because we know Kate was Deborah's girlfriend, and in that time or that era, being gay wasn't normal at all. I would, or of course there might gays might have existed, but it wasn't seen as normal in the community.
You clapped her in irons and threw her in jail. You took her humanity. You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
I have faith in Helen Priest. Step down, Captain. Perhaps you may begin to wash your guilt away.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
So, it's only a spare and sacrifice here, of course, because there are no ghosts here. If we do this, this decision will contribute. Okay, spare. So this means he will still be in charge. That will probably mean that someone else should be in charge. The thing is, he doesn't seem to have the loyalty in the community anymore. So, sparing him would probably not be a good idea. Sacrificing him, I don't know, cause it will, in that case, be an eye for an eye situation that we sacrifice him because he sacrificed Deborah or someone else. Or others that he eventually has sacrificed. So, in other cases though, we haven't done a single sacrifice yet. And from what I've understood, you can do a small amount of sacrifice without eventually locking yourself out from the good ending eventually. So if we should do sacrifice at all, this could be a good place to do it. So just so we get to see how the sacrifice option actually turns out. Okay.
You failed, Captain. As an officer, as a man. You brought a curse upon the people of New Eden. No. The fort needs a leader without blood on her hands. I'll do it. I'll place the blame where it belongs. Hal Marif, Hal Gunjaw.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
When there's a man seen and done too much, as a soldier, a leader, a father.
Down with tyranny. Justice prevails. If we are to survive, there is much to do, and survive we shall.
Kinda hope I did
For the record,
the right
beyond
choice
that
here.
door, Captain Pennington was tried and executed for his crimes.
We did what was needed. The story you tell is up to you.
Hello, Deborah.
Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here.
Job done.
So, find...
Enough, John. I'll not listen to another moment of your ranting.
'Tis no rant, woman. Pennington's backbone is gone, and we're all suffering.
The captain's a war hero. Have respect.
Respect. Ellen Priest sets out into the wilds in search of our salvation while the captain rots in his office. I know who to respect.
What do you do, John? Dig latrines? How much respect does that give you, eh?
Take it, Captain.
Store. I mean, there is a store here. But the name isn't
Nurseries, one of those.
the right one. And this is our resting place. Yet another one of those Bibles. Well, there is only one place that kind of says store here, so let's just try. If that isn't the right
You're new.
one.
From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith, a Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
Are you a married man, John?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky. Are you married yourself, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I have no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
That isn't the right one. That I have kinda figured out. Could this be a store? Then who is
Good day,
this?
sir. Nathaniel Sather at your service. What can I do for you?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way, the Banisher.
Okay.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
So,
No Ferdinando here.
Ferdinando.
Good day to you, Miss.
Miss? I'm the Hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss. You?
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing cleverer than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
I'll not stop you.
Okay. We have spoken to that this man, we have spoken to that woman, and also the one who is in this store. So, who else is in here? Anyone in here? Nope.
We need the money.
We have enough. Leave me alone.
Do you think only of yourself?
Because no one else will.
Locked.
Perhaps there's a key.
Miller's trading store up here.
A store. Ferdinando's?
Locked.
Closed. Are we in the right place? Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking.
Deed of ownership. Herewith remarked and confirmed that ownership of the store heretofore known as the property of Mrs. Rebecca Hartgrave now passes entirely and without encumbrance to Ferdinando Miller, confirmed by the relevant legal authority, meaning me, to be registered as is required when the circumstances permit. S. Pennington.
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
A piece of wood carved in the form of an amulet, but not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
Well,
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
well, there is a problem. If we do this, we won't get lost. Hold on. It seems like we might be able to jump over there. So,
Stock to trade. He hasn't unpacked it.
Maybe he intends to move on. And who could blame him?
I'll head out. Let's see if I can get around. Yes, I can. Super.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
June 18th. Ingersoll's shop. Luggage and jewelry books 5 and 50. June 19th. Blacksmith, luggage and furniture 7 and 9. June 23rd. Ingersoll's shop. Rebecca's paintings and portrait 3 and 10. June 24th. Blacksmith, Rebecca's calligraphy kit 1 and 4. It actually seems like he's trying to sell away everything of his wife's belongings. If I'm not mistaken here, because I guess those are the price eventually.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Well, he did have a girlfriend, didn't he? Rebecca Hargrave's will. Last will and testament. I, Mistress Rebecca Hargrave, in the town of New Eden, being of sound mind and firm intentions, bequeath to Ferdinando Miller, in the eventuality of my death, my entire estate, including but not limited to the following items: one jewelry box, paintings and mirror, a collection of books, all baggage and their contents, a calligraphy set, sundry furniture, any and all cash money as held in my possession or in my business or with any bank. A lot of those things that are mentioned here have been sold, it seems like.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him a lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you.
Hello.
What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Why?
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
Yeah, we figured that out
I
that
don't
much.
know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Yeah, we kinda forgot to talk
Banisher?
to him about what we're actually
You've put
here
quite
for.
the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept.
Huh?
Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling. Come to me if you need anything.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Well,
A note?
Let's see.
Theodore's note, Joseph. I received the things you owed me. They're good. I thought you a liar. It seems you are not. Rebecca's slave, Ferdinando, was not... Hold on. Rebecca's slave, Ferdinando, was not satisfied with his dead mistress' fortune. By Pennington's order, he is a free man now, and a merchant to boot. This shall be the end of us, mark me. Anyways, we are quits, you and I, until next we shuffle cards in the barrack with the men. I'll fleece you then once more, Theodorus. That mean actually that we are actually in the middle of one of the quests that I found on the internet that were requested to do. I mean, among the best quests, because there is a note here which says woman in love with her former slave, Rebecca's slave Ferdinando. So it has to be the same.
Ferdinando was a slave.
Yes, I have a list.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go, the barrack room.
But that barrack room is something we're going to check out next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video or stream. Bye guys!